Good evening, David. Welcome to Croatia. It's our great pleasure to have you here. Could you please give us some impressions that you feel since you arrived yesterday and since you tried the organ just before the concert? Do you feel excited? Do you like the instrument? Just share it with us, please.
Dobry wieczór. I'm very happy to be here, and it's a great honor to be able to play here in this beautiful festival. And yes, when I got to know this organ just today, as you mentioned, it's been a fantastic surprise, because as an organist, when you travel, you never know what you encounter. And this is a small instrument, an intimate instrument in a way, but with a lot of character and a lot of beauty and different colors, which allows for plenty of opportunities. And I'm very happy about the possibility to play here. And I hope I can do it justice, and that the people will have a nice concert tonight.
How did you choose your program? Tell us something about it. I really enjoyed during the rehearsal hearing all these different characters and styles. Please tell us something about your program.
The church or the organ is, as I said, it is not a very big organ. So contrary to the standard repertoire, you have to be a little bit creative when thinking about what you can make work on this instrument. So the first thing, for instance, I play is a toccata by Bach, which is originally for the harpsichord, but which I believe works very well on an organ. And since we have only one manual here, I think it works very fine. And then I looked at the disposition and the different colors that are available, and I thought about how that can translate to certain styles, which is again also very interesting, because certain music is written for certain organs, but that doesn't mean that you cannot discover a new aspect of that music when you suddenly play it on an organ where it wasn't supposed to work, but it does work, and suddenly you discover a new layer. And for me, that is always very rewarding experience to see that, like, hey, that can work also, and suddenly I have a different view of the piece. And so today I play music ranging from Bach, or even before Bach, up to 20th century music by Hugo Distler, which I think works fantastically on this organ, even though it shouldn't really, because it's a 19th century instrument, and it's a very different sound aesthetic actually, usually. But it really works, and for me that is beautiful.
Can you tell us which piece do you enjoy most playing on this organ from the repertoire you choose? What do you think? What works best from your choice?
What works best? Oh. Well, the natural answer would be, of course, everything, because that means that I've chosen a good program.
I would agree with that, but if you would have to decide what was your best decision when it comes to programming this concert?
It's always a bit of a guess, of course, when you make a program for an organ that you haven't heard before and which you judge only on the disposition. There are some things which work approximately how I expected them to work, and there are other things, like I think, for instance, the pieces by Gottlieb Mufatt, the son of Georg Mufatt, which I wasn't sure would translate ideally, because they are very gallant and light, and I thought maybe the type of the organ doesn't fit it quite so well. That works for me beautifully, and so that was a very positive surprise, as well as the Distler. I think the Distler is really a big surprise also for me. Yeah.
In general, what is your favorite music style?
Good music.
Of course.
My background is very much in playing a lot of early music, but with playing music, it's a little bit like with your favorite food. If you eat your favorite food over and over again, you suddenly lose the appetite, and you really want to eat something different then. So it's about switching everything. I mean, to me, of course, the music of Bach is sort of a central point in many organists' lives, and also in mine. And so the music of Bach is always there. But right now, for instance, I feel much happier to discover certain early modern music like Distler and Alain, and finding unexpected organs, especially historical organs, where you can make that music work in a way that you wouldn't expect it to work, as well as contemporary music, which is, I think, also a very important aspect of music culture nowadays, because a living, vivid music culture needs new music. It's the expression of people writing new music, which contributes to an ever-growing corpus of music. So I think those are my main interests right now. Yeah.
Well, thank you very much. Let's leave the music for a moment. And we had a coffee in a cafe across the road.
More than one.
There was a very nice girl making it for us. So what would you say about the coffee quality in Croatia?
Well, once you get past the point that you're deciding whether you're going to get real coffee or instant coffee, then the real coffee is actually very good. So
I'm happy to hear that.
It is also it's a lovely place to come to. I mean, whether you're coming as a tourist or as a professional organist to see something, or as a music lover, I think Croatia is a place I always enjoy very much coming to, and also because of the coffee.
Well, and do you feel comfortable as a guest of the festival Ars Organizacija?
I've been to a couple of festivals, not all of them of course, but to a couple of them, and I must say that the way this festival here is organized is just beautiful. You're made to feel like a king. Valentina, first and foremost, does a wonderful job of making you feel really welcome, and showing you around, and taking part in the whole experience of the festival. But not only her, the whole team surrounding her is doing a wonderful job, and I think this is a layer of effort that goes so far beyond anything that is just, there are things which you can put on paper and you can count them, and you can say like, okay, how many famous organs do we have? How many famous churches do we have? How big is our budget? But all these things are nothing compared to the non-tangible human experience that carries everything and holds it together. And as such, I must say my deep respect. It's beautifully done, and I wish the festival a lot of success in the future, which it deserves.
Thank you so very much, David. We also enjoy your company very much. You were a very kind guest, and I enjoyed the rehearsal very much. I wish you lots of good luck tonight and a very beautiful concert.
Thank you.
And I hope we will be able to hear you in future again. So
if God wishes it, then yes. Thank you.